With all the amazing AAA games coming out this year, it can be hard to keep track of all the great releases. So I thought I'd let you guys know about 6 awesome games you probably already missed this year. What are some games you think flew under the radar? Let me know in the comments. Let's start this list with another Crab's Treasure. What do you think this game is when you see it? A platformer? Maybe a collectathon kind of game? No, you're all wrong. It's a proper Souls-like, and a pretty good one too. The story follows Krill, a crab that lost its shell because it wasn't able to pay taxes, and goes on an adventure to avoid paying taxes. On this journey you will encounter a lot of really tough sea creatures. The boss fights especially offer a great challenge. Of course, Krill is not defenseless and has a few aces up its claws. For one, you can pick up trash and use that as your shell, which works as your shield. All of the 50 shells come with different abilities and stats, so finding new stuff lying around is always exciting and can make a huge difference in combat. Just don't let the setting and style of the game fool you. Another Crab's Treasure can be really challenging. So if you're a fan of Souls-likes and looking for something unique, definitely try another Crab's Treasure. It's tough, charming, has great humor, and it's just pure fun. Berserk Boy is a retro-inspired 2D platformer that gives me heavy Saturday morning cartoon vibes, and it's super fun. The story is about, saving the world? I can't even remember the protagonist's name, but honestly, that doesn't even matter. All that matters is the amazing gameplay. You go from stage to stage and collect awesome elemental powers. They come with cool new moves, which can be used in combat and traversal as well. The ice power, for example, lets you hang on to certain objects, while the lightning power lets you enter high-speed tubes. That way you constantly need to switch between these powers, which creates a satisfying and fun flow that gets very addictive pretty quickly. While your main task is to get to the end of the stage, there are a bunch of secret paths to find that reward you with the currency that you can spend on upgrades for some of the moves of the elemental powers, which makes combat easier and even more fun. If you like games like Mega Man, you'll probably have a lot of fun with Berserk Boy. Minishoot Adventures is easily one of my favorite games of 2024 so far. This one combines twin-stick shooter combat with a Zelda-like exploration, and it's a match made in heaven. You explore a wide world that is filled with secrets, hidden paths, and most importantly, blocked ways. For that you need to unlock special abilities that you can find in several dungeons, like the ability to hit subscribe if you enjoy videos about indie games. Okay, that was bad, I know. Anyway, these abilities range from combat abilities like a super shot to movement abilities like the boost. Exploration is definitely the highlight, since there are tons and tons of secrets to find, like heart pieces for more health and more. Finding these secrets not only is super satisfying, but super rewarding too. That's because you also get a ton of experience that can then be used to upgrade your ship with a higher fire rate, more damage, greater speed, and so on. Upgrading your harmless and cute ship to a war machine that fires hundreds of bullets in seconds is just so much fun. I mean seriously, the whole gameplay loop of Minishoot Adventures is addictive. If you want to know more about this game, be sure to check out my review. Link is in the description. Speaking of addictive games, Balatro definitely takes the top spot here. Yes, this is a deck building roguelike kind of game, but a quite unique one. Here you start with a deck of regular playing cards, and your goal is to reach a certain score, which gets higher every round. You get points for playing poker hands like a full house, a straight, and so on. Now, this is where the fun starts. After every round you earn money that you can spend to buy new cards that are far from standard. Most importantly, there are jokers that grant you different effects like a multiplier on uneven numbers, or extra points for every remaining card in your deck, and like hundreds of different other effects. Since this is a roguelike, everything is random, so you need to make good decisions and find synergies between joker cards and all the other different upgrades you can get for your deck. Honestly, to describe Balatro isn't exactly easy, but I guarantee you, once you play the first round, you'll be hooked and won't want to stop playing. It's the perfect game if you have just a couple of minutes to spare every day. Nine Souls is easily one of the most anticipated indie games of 2024, but some of you might have missed that anyway. After my initial skepticism, I must say, this game is absolutely fantastic. Combat is inspired by Sekiro, so mastering your parry or deflect is an absolute must, but also a joy because it's really precise and satisfying to use. Besides the standard sword attack, you can attach an explosive talisman to the enemy to deal huge damage. While most of the standard enemies are pretty easy to defeat, the bosses are really hard. Well, at least for me they are, and I would even say that Nine Souls is one of the most difficult games I've ever played. Not only combat is awesome though, so is the movement, because with every new ability, movement feels even more fluid and fun. And then there's the absolutely insane art style that easily makes Nine Souls one of the most beautiful games I've ever played. Oh, and the soundtrack is a real banger. If you want to know more about Nine Souls, be sure to check out my review, link is in the description. If you like Hollow Knight, you'll probably fall in love with this as well. Last game on this list is Haunty, a game about hanging out in the afterlife. This adventure game is all about finding hidden stuff by solving puzzles and experiencing the story, which is told without any spoken or written words. The puzzle solving mostly works with the haunting mechanic. You shoot at an object in the twin stick shooter fashion and take control of many things. From a tree that simply needs a quick shake to drop off some items, to a roller coaster car. There are a lot of things to haunt. Discovering these secrets while collecting as many items as possible to see more of the heartbreaking story is such a beautiful, relaxing and fun experience. The unique art style and beautiful music combined with the great humor of some of the NPCs creates a fantastic atmosphere and lovely version of the afterlife. Haunty is the perfect game for you if you're looking for something relaxing, heartwarming and short to play in between all the big releases. It's a truly special game. Alright, that's it. 6 games you might have already missed this year. Which game do you think a lot of people missed this year already? Let us all know in the comments. Be sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss the second part that will definitely come this year. Alright, thanks for watching, have a great day and I'll see you in the next video.